What's up guys, it's Taj here with another Last of Us Part 2 discussion, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because I do videos like this daily and I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy them. Also smash the like button for me, I really appreciate that. And today I want to cover, since The Last of Us 2 is probably the last game of the IP, I'm pretty sure they're not going to do another Last of Us after this game, and I'm pretty sure Naughty Dog is going to bring something new to the table with a brand new IP for the PS5. I was wondering if we could get one little tiny bit of extra for it, which would be like another DLC, kind of how they did for the first game. And for the DLC, I feel like we could get it's like a Joel DLC. So we know in the first game they did the Left Behind DLC, which focused on Ellie and her past with Riley or whatnot. We played as Ellie for the entire thing. Well, I'm actually hoping that we can get DLC in Last of Us 2, since the first game we played as Joel the entire time. So, the second game now we're playing as Ellie the entire time, so hopefully we get a DLC where we get to play as Joel. And in the DLC where we play as Joel, I kind of want to see, there's many things we actually see. We can kind of see what's going on with Joel, in The Last of Us Part 2, I guess, if there's a time skip that we don't get to see. But what I really actually want to see is kind of up until the 20-year skip point. I want to see the 20 years pretty much Tommy was talking about. And there's a lot of things we can see in those 20 years. We could see the beginning of Marlene. We could see how Joel met Tess. We could see how Joel met Bill. There's a lot of little things that we could see. Also, we could see the days where Joel was a hunter, where he did things that he really shouldn't have been doing. There's a lot of different things that we're actually would be able to see. And I just think it would be really interesting, to see next generation Joel, but as a youngin again, and the desperation in the early days of him coping with Sarah dying, and just having the world fall before your hands, and just kind of evolving with the world and changing to survive. And I just think it'd be very cool to see that. And I feel like it'll also be good for gameplay, since playing as Ellie and playing as Joel are two completely different things. I feel like it would freshen up the game a little bit, because we'll be playing the whole game as Ellie, that we'll get a DLC where we get to play as Joel. And I think that'll be really cool to take a breather and be another brute force badass fucking guy again. I just feel like that'd be really dope. Now, if they were to go actually revert back to, the first game in those 20 years, they could actually show in detail, let's for instance say Robert, how he's the arms dealer, and how he was gonna give the weapons to Joel and them, but he sold them to the Fireflies. It would be actually interesting to see the backstory of Robert and how they actually came in contact with Robert. Also, I want to see more of why the Fireflies have been going into war with the U.S. Army pretty much, in the government, and how they've been fighting back. That'll be cool to see more detail into that. Also, whenever Tess was also talking about how she feels there's enough where he's obligated to travel across the nation to find the Fireflies for her. So I kind of want to see their backstory, how they made each other. Also, if they were in a love interest, if they were dating at a point in time, or if they ever had anything going on just other than business partners and friends. That'll be really interesting to see. As well as I like to see what why did Bill owe Joel those favors? What did Joel do for Bill for him to be obligated to help Joel out, to to get him a car? That'll be really interesting to see, just all those little stories that we have. And also, what does Bill know about Tess? Whenever Bill, Tess, and Joel were all together, it'd just be really cool to see all those different things. As well as, as I said before, Joel's years as a hunter, all the things he did, how he carried Tommy through to survive, what he do that made Tommy have nightmares. It's just a lot of different things that we could see. And I don't know if they could fit that all in a 2-hour DLC, but it'll be really interesting. You never know, we might get a Lost Legacy spinoff. It would just be really interesting to see that, and I think I'll be really into that. I also want to know what do you guys think about this? Do y'all think it's a possibility? Do y'all think it'll be cool to see? Do y'all think it's even gonna happen by any chance possible? And yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about today. If you enjoyed the discussion, leave a like on the video. It really helps out the channel, and subscribe for more information and news and other great content as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video.